This will be Reedsport Legal 111B.
Place 2 must have the same second and third letter, the same first, eighth, and 11th letter, and the same 7th and 10th letter. Knowing this, the only city from our small selection that fits is Reedsport. The second and third letters are both E, and the first and 8th letters are both R. Following this pattern, the 11th letter must also be R. And since the 7th letter in Reedsport is O, that means the 10th letter is also O. OR meaning Oregon. Reedsport, Oregon. Fans began tweeting at Alex Hirsch about traveling to Reedsport, to which he retweeted, seemingly confirming that that was the correct answer. The puzzle had been solved. The final clue was revealed. The Bill Cipher statue was waiting to be found.
Okay, so I've reached the end of whatever this is. So I'm gonna go. That'd be really sad if oh, there it is! There it is! Oh my god! Oh my god, I found it! Holy oh my god!
On August 2nd, 2016, Twitter user Shadow_Wolfwind became the first to discover the Bill Cipher statue and was awarded by becoming the mayor of Gravity Falls.
Until you guys start getting here, I can't believe I found it! Oh my god, I'm freaking out. I don't want to. Oh, he's all broken and stuff. Oh, his hat's broken.
Sometime later, a treasure chest buried in front of the statue was discovered by a different group of fans.
That was
They
right
also
down
broke
here
one of the rules
in
by shaking Bill's hand,
the park,
which is
Centennial
just
Park.
scandalous. Anyways, this treasure chest contained plastic coins and gems, Russian and Japanese currency, a copy of Gravity Falls Journal 3, a black light, a music box with Bill's eye that plays the Gravity Falls theme song, a piece of paper, a mini Bill Cipher statue, a framed sketch of the main characters posing with the statue, a USB drive, a plastic crown, and a sash that says Mayor of Gravity Falls, which was given to the first winner. The drawing inside Journal 3 are of Seuss, Old Man McGucket, and Grunkle Stan, with Stan saying, "Enjoy the nerd book, smarty pants," and below it says, "From Grunkle Stan, Seuss, and McGucket, Alex Hirsch." However, by using the black light, Bill's name is also alongside the signatures. He also appears saying, "Stay paranoid." When the piece of paper is put under the black light, it reads, "Congratulations on finding the Bill Cipher statue, Bill's final resting place. Whosoever finds this treasure is hereby the new Mayor of Gravity Falls. So use your title well. Chances are you didn't do this alone, so share the wealth. You are an amazing fan. Your pal, Alex Hirsch." When the framed image of the main characters is placed under the black light, their eyes begin to glow, including Bill's. His bow tie and eyelashes appear, and the phrase, "Trust no one," can be seen above congratulations. Finally, there is, of course, the USB drive. It contained a text file called, "My ex-wife still misses me, but her aim is getting better," and an audio file. Opening the audio file plays one final message from Grunkle Stan.
We'll meet again. Don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day. On my esophagus. Hey guys, congratulations on finding the mysterious treasure of the statue in the forest. This is it. You reached the end. You really did it. You looked for it and you found it. And, now it's yours. If you were hoping for some kind of like a cash prize, I can't blame you, but the real treasure is the journey and the friends you made along the way. In case you don't have any friends, in which, at least you got some exercise. Anyway, take a picture with the statue. Shake his hand, that's kind of like a prize. And tell everybody how you did it first. And that makes you the best. Also, if other people helped you, give them some of the gold plastic coins. Share the wealth. Anyway, congratulations. I'm Grunkle Stan, and as I always say, no refunds.
And that's the story of the Cypher Hunt. The Bill Cipher statue had finally been found. The jigsaw puzzle from Los Angeles was solved the day before. That's how long it took. Alex promised fans that if they were able to solve the jigsaw puzzle, he would release the unearned Gravity Falls pilot, which was previously lost media. By opening the text file, the phrase, "Return backwards to the past again 3, can be found. Entering "return backwards" as the username and "to the past again 3" as the password on the mysteryofgravityfalls.com/pilot allows fans to watch the unearned pilots, which is just an alternate version of the episode Tourist Trapped. Unfortunately, on August 3rd, the statue of Bill Cipher and all the treasure were taken by the local authorities because of a property dispute. The property owner had allowed Hirsch to place the statue there, but another person claiming to own that land filed a complaint.
Thank
The
you,
statue was moved,
Reedsport
and Bill's hat was
PD,
broken in the
you
process.
idiots.
It was moved to the Bicentennial Park in Reedsport, where it remained until August 15th, when Hirsch and some volunteers moved the statue to its new permanent home at Confusion Hill. Bill has since
Way to
given
go,
it back,
city
and those who
manager,
possess him can take or leave
Jonathan
treasure from
Wright,
him, so that
city
if you wanted to join in on the
councilors.
Cypher Hunt years later,
Could
there's
you
always
have
something
blown
for
it
you.
any more?
When I said I woke up that one morning with
Alright, guys, remember I told you about finding this mug? Now, Grunkle Stan sent through the portal a cup just like that. Why it was down here, why I found it, this was before Gravity Falls. But anyhow, check this out.
Gravity Falls is unlike any other cartoon to ever premiere on the Disney Channel, and for good reason.
Who knows what other secrets are waiting to be unlocked?
The show was serialized, characters changed outfits, and there were layers beneath every single episode years later, and people are still discovering things they never noticed before.
Kind of like
Whether you were hooked
Reedsport
on episode
Legal.
1 or binge-watched after the series finale, we're here to showcase some surprising facts, hidden trivia, and a few things you may never have even known about the series. Now let's dive right in and rediscover one of the greatest summer adventures ever. Everybody loves a good conspiracy theory, or some crazy way to connect seemingly random shows together. Gravity Falls and Rick and Morty may air on completely different networks, and fans can't help but notice the connections between them. During a scene where there is a giant group
Here
of
we
portals,
go.
watch closely as a pen, notepad, and mug come flying out of one of the portals. Those are the same exact objects Grunkle Stan
There we
loses
go.
when the
There's
portal
my
sucks
cup
them in.
going through the
So are
portal.
Rick and Morty and Gravity Falls truly connected? Probably not, even though there are a lot more connections between the shows. Gravity Falls showrunner Alex Hirsch and Rick and Morty showrunner Justin Roiland are good friends, and likely created those Easter eggs together. In the 40 episodes of Gravity Falls, no one has had quite the adventures like Blendin Blandin. The time traveler has gone through a lot of ups and downs, been sent to jail, was once enemies of Dipper and Mabel, and then became friends with them again. Oh yeah, toss in a lot of time traveling on top of it. While many of us were first introduced to Blendin in the Time Traveler's Pig, the character actually makes multiple appearances before having any on-screen dialogue. In a showcase of the brilliant planning and world-building of Gravity Falls, there are multiple episodes where Blendin appears in the background, using his time-traveling abilities to fix some anomalies that Dipper and Mabel caused. The pilot episode Tourist Trapped actually features him, far in the background picking up a hair clip Mabel dropped. Gravity Falls is filled with pop culture references and funny gags. But for children who grew up in 90s, nothing may be better than the show's fictional boy band several times. Featuring blonde-haired clone singers, the characters not only showcase the greatness of the boy band craze while also poking fun at it, but the voice behind the clones was a huge person in the craze itself. Alex Hirsch was able to get Lance Bass to voice the characters on the show, and even do a little singing on short songs like Cray Cray. The main reason Alex sought out Lance Bass? To please his sister Ariel. He even used a cryptogram in the episode to write out "Happy Now, Ariel?" During production, the twin siblings even met Lance Bass when he was coming in to record his lines. There's plenty of stuff going on with just the main plot of Gravity Falls, but every episode is truly packed with small details, hidden moments, and big surprises. It's easy to zone out during most TV show theme songs, but Gravity Falls forces viewers to pay attention to every detail. Towards the end of the credits, it's hard to miss the whispers played during a majority of the episodes. Even if you turn up your TV, though, the whispers will be nearly impossible to understand. The reason? They are all played backwards. And it didn't take long to figure this out. Turns out the actual dialogue in the whispers were extra clues to help solve the cryptograms, including switch A to Z, 26 letters, and 3 letters back. The clues definitely help viewers solve those end title mysteries a lot more easily.
There's my puking gnome. That's what I think of Disney.
Through the episodes, we got to meet the characters Agent Powers and Agent Trigger. Turns out these guys have been following Dipper and Mabel for a while, and we can spot their undercover actions through a ton of episodes. They appear behind newspapers in the theater for episode Sock Opera, show up in the background for the episode Love God, and also appear on the upper level of the mall for the episode Susan the Real Girl. It's easy to ignore the background or add a lot of filler, but the Gravity Falls animation team always goes out of their way to create small details like this for fans. As Gravity Falls went through the early production process, it took a lot of time to put all the pieces together. Jason Ritter was initially cast as the young Dipper, but temporarily had to leave the role as he worked on another show. Once the show was canceled.
Oh well, Gravity Falls coming back. Another season. We'll see if the city council is dumb enough to separate any ties with some tourism that this might bring in. All right, light and love, you guys out there trying to spread this around with a little bit of interesting stuff. Got too many cop videos. So anyhow, light and love. You guys have no idea how much I love everybody out there. Boy, I hope the same thing's happening in everybody's small town across the country. Time to take back the falls, people.